G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is December 12, 2022. This is the NASDAQ price update. As you can see here on the daily chart, since our last update a few days ago, the prices continue to be in this oversold area. According to the Stochastic 100-200, the CCI 1500 is still in a downtrend. On the 4-hourly chart, you can see the Stochastic has reached the and bounced off the overbought area. So we may see some retracement back towards the short positioning, although the CCI 1500 is still in an uptrend, but it is coming back down towards its moving average. On the daily chart, the Stochastic is broken down through the midpoint, and the CCI is sort of stuck in this limbo where it's not really decided where to go. So to give it a bit more clarity, I've actually drawn here an Elliott wave pattern. Let me just blow that up a bit for you. So between that high and that low, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave pattern, and then it's a bit of a correction here, which is broken up above that latest high. So what can we expect from here? Well, if we look at the let's look at the retracement on the Fibonacci on this one. So if we draw a retracement on the Fibonacci, let's go from that point to that high. You can see there it typically retraces back at least 61% Fibonacci levels, but it couldn't come down as far as the 78%. So that's potentially where it may retrace back down in terms of price action, and that's in alignment with this Stochastic decline and bounce off the overbought territory. If we look at the bigger picture as well on a Fibonacci retracement, let's draw it from this high there down to that point. That's also come and bounced off this 50% level, which is quite nice. Now, to get a better understanding and drill down even further, let me just delete some of these. To drill down even further, we can look at the potential Fibonacci extension if it is going to come back down. Let's draw a Fibonacci extension from that high there to that low. And again, that sort of potentially, it may come back down towards this area, which also aligns as well. I just draw back that Fibonacci retracement. Similar sort of area, it may retrace back down in this area here between the 61.8 extension, or even somewhere in this 50 to 60%, even 78% Fibonacci retracement. One other thing to look at as well is, let's draw a diagonal on the daily chart, and you can see there that's potential if it does bounce up and break up through those highs, or alternatively if we draw a wedge, you can see there it's bounced off quite nicely off that lower trend line. So we need to see it either continue up to the upside, which is going to invalidate some of this other extension we spoke about, or if it breaks through there, that's where we probably need to, that'll probably start validating the Fibonacci extension we spoke about earlier. But overall, probably more bearish than bullish at this point, considering the CCI 1500 is still in a downtrend, and also the Stochastic on the 4-hour chart is declining. So again, we need to see what happens in the coming days, or if it breaks down below that or starts bouncing off that. During the weekly market updates, I mention the strategies that I use and make recommendations on to track the potential direction of the trends when applying your strategy. Well, to pick a strategy you can work with, go to my homepage, click on the playlists, then click on the strategy playlist, and then browse through and choose a strategy that works for you. And that way you can trade profitably and do it without too much risk, as long as you follow the strategy itself and the market direction. Here are some of my investing rules: buy proven blue chip stocks, buy stocks which pay dividends, don't short positions, go long only. The reason for that is you want to receive those dividends when they're paid, and don't trade on news. Price is already factored in the share price. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe and the like button, and click the notification bell to get all updates. Market updates will be posted on Mondays and Thursdays each week. If you want to support the channel further, then subscribe to the Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Happy investing, and speak to you in the next video.